Hey everybody, Mike D here. Welcome to the program. Today we're fishing with Lunker Louie Eccles. You remember Louie. He was a 9-year-old fish-catching prodigy the last time we featured him on the show. Now he's a 14-year-old fishing machine.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
It's going good.
Back on the show by popular demand. Man, we've been getting so many messages on Facebook and social media, emails, when I'm at sports shows. I love that Louie episode. When's Louie gonna be back on the show? Well, he's here, and we're going to Lunkerville.
Got one! Fish on!
It seems in every town in America that there's a secret fishing spot where the water runs clear and the bass are always biting. And at that spot, there's an unsung hero who knows every stump, laydown, and lily pad. Seems all he's got to do is wet a line. And sure enough, he's reeling in a big bass. So if you're looking for real people with real fish stories, then hop a ride. We're going to Lunkerville.
Oh yeah, this looks like it could have some serious fish. It's just buzzing with nature here. What are you going to?
It's a little thing that I call the Louie spinner. It's basically just a single blade with a keel hook on it, and I put any type of rage tail bait product on it. This is what it looks like. Just like
Ooh,
this.
that's impressive.
Now, even though it might be a little bit rough coming from the lake, when you get into these flat pads, it's going to get extremely calm. And that's the type of stuff you're looking for if you're going to be in the blow-up zone. And so this is prime area to get a big blow-up from a big bass.
Oh yeah, the blow-up zone, yeah.
Another snail kite right there.
What is that?
That right there is a snail kite. It's they eat the apple snails on this lake. That's why they got the name the snail kite. And they're an endangered species, but they're making a huge comeback right here on Lake Istapoga. You see them, wherever you go on the lake. They're a very graceful bird, and it's good to see that they're making a good comeback right here on my home lake.
This is Lake Louie? What's this lake called again?
This lake is called Lake Istapoga.
Istapoga. Oh, is that Indian? What does it mean?
It means where men have died in the water.
Okay, Dan, how did it get that name? I'm not feeling great about this.
This lake used to flow from north to south, and during the rainy season, it would really flow hard. The Seminole Indians used to cross down on the south end. It was really shallow, and they would cross it there. And the story goes that almost an entire tribe was washed away in whirlpools trying to cross that one time. And that's where it got its name, a place where people died in the water.
Where are these whirlpools? Wow, it's morbid. Istapoga. I'm not feeling great about this.
Lunkerville is presented by South Bend, a fishing tradition since 1906. Also sponsored by BassResource.com, the ultimate bass fishing resource guide. Mudville Catmaster, the only complete catfish tackle solution.
Welcome back, folks. Let's see what Mike's up to.
It's kind of refreshing, actually. It's getting rid of the bugs.
Nothing like a cold shower.
I think I am putting the raincoat on. It's getting a little heavier.
Dan's not wearing a raincoat.
Well, he's tougher than I am.
I'm seriously thinking about it.
Louie's not wearing a raincoat.
Louie's definitely tougher than I am. Oh, look, right when I put on my coat, the rain stops. We'll keep it on just for a few minutes in case. So Louie, let me ask you something. We're here in this weed bed, but I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, 4 or 5 different types of weed. Where are the bass? Do they relate to one certain weed over the other? Do they like to be in these lanes between the weed?
If you're specifically targeting something to cast to that you think there's gonna be fish on, you definitely wanna look where 3 or 4 types of weeds meet together, just like that one right there. You know, you got your flags, your needlegrass, your cattails, and your reeds all mixed together at once. And the fish are really gonna look for that because 1, they're surrounded. It's an ambush point. They have lots of good camouflage. Whenever different types of weeds are mixed together all at once, that's what the fish are really gonna be looking for.
That's a sweet spot?
Yep.
Cool. I like that, okay, all right.
So while Dan, Louie, and I look for some fish, let's hit the Lunkerville archives and take a peek at Louie's original episode. You'll see why we were enamored with this young fisherman who at 9 years old was wise beyond his years.
So what are we doing here, Louie? What's first?
Maybe a buzzbait because it's still kind of in the morning, and last time I used a buzzbait I got a bunch of fish, but some I lost and some I got. I got a frog buzzbait and this one.
I would love to try buzzbait.
Okay, I'll get one for you in a minute.
Louie, how old are you?
9
And what's your favorite thing to do?
fish.
How often do you go fishing?
Almost every Sunday and sometimes Saturday. And if he usually picks me up early from school, then we might go somewhere like the pond.
And what's your biggest bass?
14-pounder.
14 pounds? I didn't think they even got that big.
They can get bigger than that.
People ask him what's the biggest bass he's ever caught, and he says 14, which is true. But he's also caught a 13, a 12, a couple of 11s, several 10s, and I don't know how many 8s. We lost track. But we've got pictures of all of them. And we don't even keep track of the 6s and 5s.
How big was your biggest bass?
5, 5.5, that's pretty big, right? I don't know. I think you're being nice, man.
Got one!
Oh yeah, there we
Fish
go.
on!
Yeah. Oh yeah, beauty. Barely hooked. There you go, nice one, Louie. Breaking the ice. Very nice, Louie. Yeah, way to go. Louie, I see all the pictures on Facebook with you with the big fish. I get the feeling you're catching fish all the time. We've been here for a little while, haven't gotten a blow up. What's going on?
Well, it's not that easy. Whenever you're fishing, you just need to, kind of, keep calm and just remember what spots you can move to.
On that note, let's move.
Dan and Louie took me to every corner of this lake. We searched for the bite all over. Grassy areas. We searched weedy areas. Lily pads. Underwater structure. We tried stick baits. We tried spinner baits. We flipped. We tried everything in the tackle box. We fished rough water. We fished calm water. Nothing was working. And then things got a little worse.
Holy crap. I think I just swallowed a bug.
They're all right. They're okay. They're a little poke.
Yeah, we eat them all the time.
A bug got caught right there. They're all over me. They're not biting, but they're still creeping me out. Oh, you good? Oh.
Oh my gosh.
This is so miserable. Ah! Ah! This is just insanity. Okay, so we're having a tough time. Flies are killing us. What are we doing?
We're gonna go into this canal system and I'm gonna get my boat, the SS Louie. It's a little John boat. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna anchor down and we're gonna try to catch some big bluegill. And possibly, big mudfish, big catfish, and maybe even a bass. So, seems like a pretty good plan.
That sounds like a good plan, and I get to get a fish off of SS Louie for the first time. I've heard so much about it, seen all the pictures, and plan B is good.
Let's do it.
Man, those flies, wow, keep the mouth shut.
There she is.
Check it out. Wearing the colors, very sweet, Louie.
Another reason I was excited to fish on the SS Louie is that it's a two-man vessel. So while Louie and I search for monster bluegill, Dan is preparing an Eccles family fish fry for lunch.
There we go. I lost my bread already.
Oh, got one.
There you go. Oh yeah, nice fight. Yeah. All right. They're turning on. So give me a little history of the SS Louie.
Well, ever since I got it, I've been fishing with my grandpa. Every week I come over in this boat. And our goal was to fish every lake in Highlands County, which there's over 100.
Mm-hmm.
Got one.
You got one?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh yeah. That's a good one. Yeah. All right. Nice. Yes, bluegill glory. Louie, we know that you love to fish with your grandpa. What does it mean to you?
It means a lot to me. He's the best fishing buddy I've ever had, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I just love being able to go out there, you know, share some laughs, catch some fish, and just enjoy our day. And it's just a great way to bond with any family member in your family, just to get out there and fish, whether you're catching something or not.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that's a big bluegill.
That's a big one.
He's coming towards you.
Oh, he's coming.
That's a really big bluegill.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Ooh, that's that's a monster.
Ah, yeah. Louie, you weren't kidding, man. Wow. Yeah! That's all you need. Oh, yeah. What do we got on the menu?
Redfish and trout.
Redfish and trout. Mm-hmm. None of our strategies have worked so far. I don't think it's been our fault, though.
No, it's the fish's fault.
Yeah, it's totally their fault.
So after a hearty lunch and a heaping helping of southern hospitality from the Eccles clan, we set back out on Lake Istapoga in search of the afternoon bass bite.
All right, see if we can do it. I have faith in Louie.
Lake Istapoga, or as the Indians call it, the lake where lots of people die. I'm still kind of freaked out about that.
Just over the horizon, there's a buzzard roost over there. And they've probably been roosting there for 1,000 years.
Oh no, what does it mean? Is there something dead? I don't know, man. It's Dead Man's Lake and there's buzzards all around us. We haven't caught a fish. I don't know. It's not adding up, man.
So this is scary. That's something that is really scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, seeing it has a cross on it, so I'm thinking it's like type of a memorial.
Are we fresh meat?
We could end up like Helen.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody might come out here a month from now and it'll say Mike D. It looks like they were just fishing and disappeared.
Okay, things are looking dire here, but I know it won't end badly. We got Lunker Louie and Grandpa Dan on the boat. We just need some good mojo, you know, a sign. And then I remembered something from our first visit with Louie 5 years ago.
This is my good luck charm for when I'm fishing. It helps me because I put this in when I was 3 and I've been catching fish since I was looking at it.
There's one. Oh, a lunker. There's a lunker. Oh, yeah.
That's right. Louie just had to summon the power of poo, and we were on fish. And guess who's still on board?
The Poo Meister. I can't believe he hasn't come off. It's been 5 years.
Oh yeah. He provides all the fish. What we catch is in his hands.
It's in Pooh's hands.
And just like that, we experienced the irrefutable power of poo.
Oh my God. Going.
You got
It's a
one?
good fish, it's a good fish.
All right,
Yeah.
you need a net?
Yeah, get the net. It's a really good fish too.
Yeah.
Come on. Right there, right
Yes,
there.
Louie!
Yeah!
Yeah! Finally!
He guaranteed it.
Whew! Never give up. Yeah. All right. Beautiful hook
Louie,
set.
do it.
Yeah!
So in the end, Louie saves the day with a nice bass. We kept fishing until sunset, and we didn't get another bite. But it didn't matter to Louie, because he loves this. Being out on the water with the best fishing buddy he's ever known, his grandpa. And I love it too. I'm so happy Dan and Louie asked me to go out fishing again. It was great to spend the day with them and to see how Louie has grown up into such a talented fisherman and young man. Dan, Louie, thanks for taking me to Lunkerville. Again, I'll be back soon.